Worst comic book covers of all time? They're not going to believe this list.
I'm willing to bet Rob Liefeld's on it.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? I'm Guy Wozniak. Joined with me, as always, is my good friend and co-host, Matt.
Hello, true believers.
We are the Comic Book Guys, here to talk about the worst comics of all time, or comic book covers, I guess I should say, of all time. This is a list of 10 that are in no particular order, and by all means, we could do a heck of a lot more than just 10.
Yes.
But we want to have a video that's at least somewhat manageable.
Yeah.
I will say real quick, I want to do two very, very quickly honorable mentions that are not on our list, but they are terrible, and I want to mention them. Number one, I'll throw up pictures of all of these. Punisher number one, I showed Matt this the other day. They put 6 fingers on Frank Castle on that cover.
I gotta say, I own that. I've owned that cover for years. I bought it when it first came out.
Sure.
And I never noticed it. I never noticed that.
I never noticed it either until someone pointed it out. Yeah, he's holding the like rocket launcher.
Yeah, he's got a bazooka or whatever. He's got six fingers. I never noticed that.
Number 2 honorable mention, the Rob Liefeld Captain America.
A promotional poster, yes.
It's not a cover.
It's not a cover.
So it didn't make the list.
You guys know what we're talking about. It's infamous, and he's even remarked on it and said, I was just having a bad day.
Nobody's perfect.
Everybody has bad days. We're not saying these are all terrible artists. This is just not their best work.
Now we'll kick it off with number 1 on the list right now.
So first up is Avengers number 392. This is from 1995, and this covers by Humberto Ramos. What I really, really hate about this cover is primarily the swordsman. He looks ridiculous. He's got this incredibly tiny waist. I know you may say, oh, well, he's kind of turning his torso. Well, look at his upper torso. It looks ridiculous, completely out of proportion. I guess he's trying to give his right arm some depth to it, but it just looks so weird and bizarre and disproportionate and strange. And I guess it's the stunning return of an unexpected Avengers, and it's one of these 3 characters, but you can't tell who it is because they're so dark and you can't see who they are or even guess. And their faces are just so nondescript, and they're wearing this like really goofy, just generic looking armor. This is just a terrible, terrible cover.
I think for me, the worst part about this cover, and the swordsman is bad, don't get me wrong, but it's the faces in particular of the lady in the middle. And we got images here that we're referencing, but I'll put up graphics. But we got the lady in the middle, and then the dude on the right in particular. Their faces are just so scratchy. It's like just shading to hide you know what it looks like. And I'm not saying Humberto Ramos is a bad artist, but like when bad artists can't draw stuff, they just hide it behind like things to to not have to actually physically draw features. That's what it looks like. He's like just hiding facial features behind shadows that don't exist. Yeah. Ooh, it is rough. It's certainly not the roughest one on this list, but yeah, this one for sure deserves to be on one of the worst comic covers ever. It's real bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
Number 2 on the list of worst comic covers, and I am sad to say it's a Frank Miller cover. It is Dark Knight 3, Master Race, number 4, I don't know, variant cover E, I guess, from 2016. Yeah. It's a Wonder Woman cover. She's kind of hunched over. She's got like some sort of satchel on her back with a baby that looks like a 47-year-old man for some reason.
Yeah.
The pose and posture of Wonder Woman.
She's like looks like a gorilla.
Yeah, she's posed like an ape, but you can't really see her left arm, but you should be able to.
Where's her other arm?
Her hand should be visible.
Where's her other leg?
Very, very bad.
Very bad.
The disappointing thing is that like this isn't, in my opinion, the worst Frank Miller cover that he's done lately. Like, we could have actually probably done a whole list of bad Frank Miller covers.
And also, keep in mind, this is from 10 years ago. And, I mean, I understand he's got health issues.
Sure.
And from what I understand, it's a decline in his motor skills. So, I'm going to cut the guy some slack. But, I mein, wow, this is bad. Yeah, you can't see where's the other arm, where's the other leg. Why does this baby look like an elderly Japanese man? In her face, the eyes look just bizarre. And what head can turn like that? It looks very strange. She looks like a junkie. Just very, very strange.
If you kind of like don't look at the body. Like the head looks like the neck should be down here, not over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It looks bizarre.
It's like a head.
The proportions are like really strange.
It's like a head floating next to her shoulder, and not a head.
She has
head
no
attached.
butt whatsoever.
I mean, Wonder Woman might just have a flat bottom. That's not her.
She's got a flat butt. Very strange. All right, third up on our list is Wolverine Revolver. This is a one-shot comic from 2009, and this artwork is by Das Pastoris. And I'm just going to say this is probably far the cringiest cover on the list for me.
This is pure, I was saying it earlier when we were putting this list together, pure nightmare fuel.
Yes. Wolverine's face is just, I mean, it is the stuff of nightmares. This doesn't even look human. The non-existent lips, the teeth look so strange. The claws that look way too long. The proportions are weird. The musculature is weird. His face, the proportions of his face are just it's a nightmare. It looks terrible.
What about this crazy weird bat person in the background?
I don't even know what that's about, the bat thing. I have never read this.
No.
Because the cover just left me running away, in fear. Because, I mean, I see a cover like that, I'm not even going to pick it up and look at it. I'm just going to assume the rest of it's terrible as well. Which, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anybody that's read this, let me know. Is the artwork the same throughout the book? Because this is incredibly bad. This looks awful.
Yeah, it's inexplicable to even understand, like, how did the artist submit this? How did an editor accept it?
They're like, yeah, looks good, buddy.
How did the publisher print it? Like, it went through so many hands to get to the actual paper.
At no point did anyone in this process say, maybe you should redo this.
Well, we said Rob Liefeld would probably be on this list, and sure enough, Captain America #2, second series, 1996. Okay, here's my first question about this cover, and I'll let you pick it apart for the most part.
Okay.
Why is there a face and an arm just floating in the middle of the page?
Okay, now this is not part of a Cap run I've read. The Captain America run I have is the original series. I didn't read this. This is when they rebooted Marvel back in the day, in 1996. And then they quickly course corrected and went back to the old school characters. So, this is the Rob Liefeld run of Captain America. And yeah, they made some bizarre choices. Yeah, he's got this really odd shaped shield. Like it looks like it should be, like it looks like it's missing part of it. On the side, it's got this really weird, like bowl shape to it.
It's just really bad perspective.
Yeah, it looks like a big bowl. And his face looks so like, it looks emaciated.
What did you call it? Ozempic face?
Ozempic face, yeah. He's got Ozempic face. Really emaciated and sunken cheeks. It looks like Nick Fury in the corner there, same thing. I'm assuming he's trying to give him like a chiseled jaw, but he just looks unhealthy. Like he maybe use that bowl to eat some pasta or cereal.
Get some nourishment, man.
And then he's got like these weird, like they look like scarring all around his neck.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
It looks like the texture of Freddy Krueger's face.
It does. It looks like he suffered some serious burns there, like some real injuries. And of course, he's got these other weird body proportions. Like his forearm is thicker than his head.
The Red Skull isn't bad though.
Yeah, the Red Skull looks cool.
But this floating lady's face, that I just can't get past that.
That's got to be part of the story. I'm assuming that it is.
Even if it is part of the story, that just is so confusing to put on the cover that it's like, why would you put that on the cover as part? And here's the weird thing. So we're talking about the story. It's by Jeff Loeb. It's probably good.
Yeah.
Jeff Loeb's a great writer. I
never read it because I was never a fan of the Marvel reboot in the 96 that they did. I never really liked that. So I hated what they did with Iron Man. He looked ridiculous. Yeah. His armor was just a really poor design, in my opinion. But yeah, that's why this cover's on our list of one of the 10 worst comic covers ever. All right, number 5 on our list is What If 93 from the second series. This book came out in 1997, and this cover's by Dietrich Smith. And I mean, I don't think I really knew to explain a lot what's wrong with this cover. You can just see for yourself. I mean, there's so many things going on here. I mean, just the hair, man. Wow.
I assume that this is the era of feral Wolverine with the bone claws.
Yes.
And they're trying to make him look like some sort of feral creature or whatever.
Yeah. Why do the claws look like they're coming out of the palms of his hands?
So that's the worst part for me, is not the hair. The hair is terrible. But look where these claws are coming out. It's like they're coming out through here, between the fingers.
They look, yeah, you see, you see, they're coming out of the, like...
It doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense. They look like they're coming out of the tops of his hands.
Yeah, like almost coming out of his palms, the tops of his palms.
And of course, they're ridiculously long. Like, these are supposed to fit in his forearms.
Uh-huh.
Those are not going to fit in his forearms. Man.
No.
And his face is just tiny, 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 tiny. He's got like a little tiny baby-sized head.
But this lower jaw with all these lower teeth.
And he's got these gigantic teeth. He's got too many teeth.
He's got bigger teeth than the Joker.
These teeth are like 2 inches long each, you know.
But you know what this reminded me of? I mentioned to you earlier when we were looking at these, is it reminds me of somebody that's trying to draw like Sam Keith. So Sam Keith very famously did a lot of the original What If comics.
Yeah.
Or not What If, Marvel Comics Presents.
Yes.
But with Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
And this has a little bit of that vibe, but like just total fumble, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sam Keith, while you may or may not love his style, it was a unique style all his own.
Yeah.
And like, I know that artists try to pull from other artists to get inspiration and whatnot, but like this, if that's what this Dietrich, or what was his name, Dietrich Smith was trying to do, like, you probably shouldn't have. Just let Sam do Sam and figure out your own thing. Number 6 features one of my least favorite comic book artists of all time, and it's because I was subjected to him for years and years and years. What we're talking about is, in particular, this time, Spectacular Spider-Man number 8, second series from 2004 by Humberto Ramos.
His second appearance on this list.
Now, Humberto Ramos was the main artist on Amazing Spider-Man over a lot of Dan Slott's run. And as you guys probably know, I stubbornly collect Amazing Spider-Man, even if it's bad, because like I someday want to have them all. So I had to buy this terribly written Dan Slott garbage and terribly drawn Humberto Ramos garbage for years and years and years, and I hate the style of his artwork.
Yes.
Now this cover in particular, let's just talk about this neck. Can we just talk about the neck? I mean, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's...
His fingers might be wider than his neck.
His fingers are wider than his wrists.
Oh, they are for sure wider than his wrist. Jeez.
And wider than his ankle. And he has these paw-like hands. I mean, you know who I've seen do that before on another character was Tigra. They gave Tigra these paw-like hands, like a cat's paw with like little retractable like claws. And I thought, you know what, for Tigra, that looks badass.
Sure, it works.
That looks really cool. I really liked when that artist that did that gave her like paws. I'm like, that really fits with her. Not for Spider-Man. Wow, those hands look so bizarre. Very, very strange. And the neck, wow.
Look at this reflection of Dr. Octopus in the glass that Spider-Man is kind of sticking to. This face is like, I mean, I gotta like get closer to really even see it. I don't know, like, it's not cartoony in like a pleasant way. It's not comic booky in any sort of way. It is just bizarre and bad, in my opinion. Even Spider-Man's face is like, you know, got a mask on, but like he's emoting through the mask.
No head can turn at that angle.
It's awful.
It's awful.
I mean, Spider-Man has been famously beloved when Todd McFarlane drew him in all of these very gangly, stretched out, impossible poses, and everyone said like, "Oh, that's amazing and it's dynamic and it's cool." And I think maybe Ramos was trying to go for that, like, oh, I'm just gonna like really stretch the boundaries of what's possible to make it look cool. The problem is it just doesn't look cool.
Yeah.
You know, like if it works, it works. And in this case, for me, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it does not work for me. All right, number 7 on our list. I mean, yikes. Namor the Submariner, number 26, from 1992. This cover's by Jay Lee. And Jay Lee is normally pretty good. He has some pretty cool covers out there. This is not one of them.
No.
Wow. I have so many questions. Why is Namor's hairline start on his eyebrows?
Jeez, look at that. It literally is from his eyebrows.
It starts on his eyebrows.
Over his entire forehead.
He has no forehead at all. Like, none whatsoever. Like, he must have, like, a tiny, tiny brain. And what's with these enormous, really out of proportion veins everywhere on his neck and arms? I mean, like, there shouldn't be veins here.
The elephant in the room is this banana hammock.
The banana hammock.
What is going on here?
What? Was that really necessary?
No, no, it wasn't.
You got him in a banana hammock. It just looks so out of place. And I mean, let's be honest, it jumps out at you, like, and it's green. It's the only thing green on the cover. And so, boom, like, you can't miss it. Very, very strange choice. But yeah, these veins, he's got veins where has no business veins don't belong there. There's no veins on like your actual elbow. That's like a bone. Very, very. The hair and face alone is just so strange to me.
No, this is terrible. This is worse than Namor. in the Black Panther Part 2 movie.
Yeah,
and that was not great. I don't know what they were thinking here.
Yeah.
This one is really weird, and I'm going to tell you why. For me,
this one's just so funny to me. It's hilarious.
It's Gambit #1, 3rd series, 1999. Here's what's weird about it, though. Artist is Tim Bradstreet.
Mm-hmm.
One of my actual favorite artists.
Yeah, he's a solid artist.
Most probably well known for doing Vampire the Masquerade role-playing game book imagery and The Punisher.
Yeah.
He did a ton of Punisher work in the late 90s.
I will tell you, he was definitely off his game the day he drew this.
This is so bizarre. This Gambit, that's not Gambit. Who is that? Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's not supposed to be Gambit. We didn't read the book. You think that's maybe not Gambit?
If I had to guess, I would say that was a junkie in a trailer park that found Gambit's clothes and is wearing them.
Stole them off of his dead body and put them on?
That's what I would guess.
What is going on with this face? It is so bizarre. It's like,
I don't know what that is. It looks like somebody trying to, wash your windows on the side of a street
with a piece of newspaper.
With a newspaper.
And a squirt bottle.
Yeah. Or he's got a sign that says, anything helps, God bless. Wow. That is just such a bizarre choice to draw Gambit like that.
And the thing about him, Bradstreet, I don't know this to be a fact. I've never researched it, but it seems obvious to me that he extensively uses photo references for his pictures, right? If you look at any of his Punishers, he has like covers where Punishers...
Yeah, Alex Ross does that too.
Punisher's sitting in front of like a wall of pew-pews, and he's holding some pew-pews, and like the face and the proportions and everything is perfect, right? Even on this, the proportions of this human are pretty much perfect. I mean,
it looks like a person that could be living and walking around, sure.
Right. It just doesn't look like Gambit.
Not someone that they arrive on scene and I'm like, oh, thank God they're here.
It's just bizarre to me that he probably used a photo reference for this.
Yeah.
And it's just so weird and off-putting.
Yeah, that looks like maybe he took a picture of someone while at Walmart at 2 a.m. Maybe. All right, number 9 is a very recent title.
Yeah, the newest one on our list, I believe.
Yeah, this is from 2025. This is the Deadpool Batman one-shot, and then DC came out with a Batman Deadpool one-shot. So
this is the Marvel version.
This is the Marvel version. This is Deadpool Batman. This is like the N cover. So they are...
And what is that, like to the 20th?
Alphabetically, yes.
A, B, C, D.
There are more. There are so many variant covers to this title. And this one, I think, is the worst.
I looked at this cover for a solid 30 seconds,
Yes.
and Matt had to explain to me
I had to stare at it for a while.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing this in the store. Like, I was out of town when this was out. It came out. I was considering picking it up, but I didn't because I ended up looking at it in the store, and the story just didn't really interest me. And I'm like, it's not going to go anywhere. But anyway, I saw this cover, and I thought I had to stare at it for a while and to figure out what is going on. And yeah, it took me a bit to figure out because it's the Thing and Barda, and they're punching each other and they're moving. So the thing is slightly blurred.
Yeah.
And it took me a second to, that's Barda's face, and he's giving her an uppercut while she's giving him, a punch right across the face, give him an old haymaker, and his face is turning off to the side. And it's the combination of the movement, the contortion of his face, and his rocky texture, which I didn't identify that as his face. It took me a good minute staring at it.
I thought that head was a shoulder, and I was searching for his head for a solid 30 seconds.
It took me a while because then I'm like, okay, I'm looking at, because I spotted her face I'm like, okay, that was easy enough to find. And that's blood. I'm like, oh, that's blood. That's his mouth. I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah, this is Daniel Warren Johnson. Not his best work, man.
No. You know the nice thing about all of these covers, and this one in particular especially, it gives me, and albeit it's false hope for sure, but it gives me hope that like I could someday get good enough to do comic books. Like I've been drawn a little bit for the past 7 or 8 months.
You want to get some real hope that you could be an artist? Go to Artist Alley at a convention.
Oh, sure.
You'll see some artwork there. Like, wow, why are you here?
But this just like reinforces that like, not every comic book artist is the best of the best. But, Daniel Warren Johnson is good.
Like we said in the beginning, everybody has bad days.
Yeah. But like that, I feel like I could do better than this with my roughly 8 months of drawing that I've been doing.
Yeah. Not the greatest cover in the world at all. Not his best work. He's definitely having an off day with this one.
I feel like maybe we saved the best for last. This is truly awful. X-Force number 48, 6 series, 2024, relatively new. John Cassaday. Yeah. Normally he's a pretty good artist. I like some of his other work. Not everything he does is fantastic, but he's a pretty solid artist. This straight up...
Not today. Not when you drew this. No, sir.
This straight up looks like it was drawn by a child.
Yes, this looks like a child's artwork.
The worst part for me is this arm. Well, Wolverine's face, maybe. I don't know. This arm looks like he was trying to do foreshortening and make it come forward, but like the angle is all wrong.
Yeah.
But like it's too short because of that.
Yes.
And the thing about foreshortening is like his fist should be coming closer and getting bigger.
Yes.
It's actually getting smaller as it comes closer, so that throws it all off. The whole thing is just super off-putting.
Yeah, it looks like somebody used like a shrink ray and he like blocked it with his hand, so it shrunk like part of his arm. That's and it looks like it's like that's what happened is going on here.
You know what this looks like? Danny DeVito in a Wolverine costume. That's what it looks like. If we put Danny DeVito in a Wolverine costume, this is what we would have.
If they did that and put Danny DeVito in a Wolverine costume, I would pay triple, double, quadruple, whatever to go see that.
Yeah. $25,
oh my God.
$50, you name your price.
Name your price. I'm there.
Man, that's bad.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, Frank Reynolds as Wolverine. Oh, they could do that in It's Always Sunny. Oh, yeah. Like they did the Lethal Weapon sequel. Oh, wow. Yeah, this cover, it looks so amateurish. It really does. Yeah, with the proportions and everything. And just like maybe the inker didn't do him justice on this one, but wow. Yeah, it's very childlike.
All right, well, there's our 10 worst comic book covers, maybe not of all time, maybe of just today.
This is what we don't like, yeah,
I'm sure we can, and we probably will revisit this.
Oh, yeah. If you would want to, if you want to give us some ideas or what you'd like to see us post for the bad comic covers, give us your list in the comments. Let us know, hey, okay, show everybody these. We'd love to do that.
Yeah, we could always use
what
more
do you
suggestions.
think? Yeah, what are your most hated comic covers? The worst ones you've ever seen. Yeah, let us know in the comments and share. And yeah, maybe we'll throw it up on the show and we'll talk about your covers too. That'd be awesome.
Worst comic covers as picked by the viewers. I think that would be a good video.
Oh,
and
yeah.
especially if they're ones that we haven't seen, so we could kind of react to them for the first time. So yeah, you guys should tell us, check out these covers.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some indie comics out there we've never heard of or ever even seen before.
Oh, it didn't even occur to me to look up independent comic
books. I kind of wanted to steer clear of that because I know a lot of times people are like, hey, this is their first attempt. They're out there struggling. They're trying to make a name for themselves. So, I don't want to bust on some guy that's just starting out and, trying to get into it.
Yeah.
But these are established artists. Every one of these people have been in the business.
And again, like we've said, all of these are good artists that just, had a bad day, had a bad drawing, whatever the case may be. Hopefully, if they happen to see this, they can just take it with friendly ribbing. We're not telling them that they're the worst artists of all time. We're just, poking a little bit of fun at,
Like we said, everybody has bad days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, all right, well, let's wrap this one up for today. Let me say, as always, thanks for tuning in and watching. We really appreciate it. Do me a favor, click that like and subscribe buttons before you leave the video. And do let us know if you have any suggestions for future videos on this topic. All right, well, I guess I will close this out by saying keep collecting comics, as we always say. Keep watching our videos, and until the next one, bye now.
Excelsior.